What's going on, guys? Tony Vega here, and welcome to a little vlog video thing. Yeah, I'm in the house. I'm still in the house. I'm in the kitchen. So no vlog chair in this video, guys. No little vlog chair. Not at the moment, anyway. Yeah. So what am I vlogging about? Basically, well, this vlog's gonna be going up on Tony Vega, and I might upload to Scott Boys. We'll see. I might be going back to doing some Scott Boys stuff, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for Tony Vega right now because I'm in a precarious situation. So, as many of you know, so last time I spoke, I had quit playing Smite for a bit, and I took a couple of weeks off. Like, I think it was a month I took off, something like that. I think it was a month. Yeah, I think it was about a month. Well, anyway, in that time I was just helping out a team, like Cool Chap's agency. So if any of you don't know what we're talking about, go watch Community Chat. It's a good show, really good show. I really enjoy watching it. Great hosts, Chris and Dean. They do a good job hosting it, make it interesting, make it a lot of fun for people to interact with it. It's all fun and games. It's all really good. Now, so on to the main part of what I want to talk about here. I've come back into the Smite scene. I have been offered a role on the Toxic Jungle. I am now the ADC for Toxic Jungle. And obviously, so people who watch Community Chat will know that. If you don't know that, but go watch it. It's still a good show. You get to hear out everything. So yeah, the team is me, Luke, Ollie, Matt, and Alan. Yeah. Really, the main reason I took this is because I wanted this really delight me, going, wow, I could be on this team. I really could. If they want me on the team, I may never get offered it again. And you can't always have all your eggs in the one basket. You can't gamble on one thing. You've got to always have your options open. This is me keeping my options open. This was me going, I'm not going to get another chance at this. See how it goes. Don't like it, I'll go back to what I was doing. If I like it, I'll stay. Simple as that. It's a good team. They're all good lads. Luke is annoyingly positive all the time. Like, Luke pisses me off, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him. A good friend. Ollie is a nice guy. Spoke to him a couple of times. He's a nice guy. He's a good millionaire. Really good. Matt, me and Matt never used to get along, but we get along now. He's a good guy. Once you get to know him, he's a good guy. But he rubs off some people the wrong way, but it's just the way he is, I guess. You can't ask people to change it. I'm the same way as well. So when we first met, we was kind of like two bulls button heads, but you know, we've got over that. We've got over our differences. We now get along quite well. And me and Alan, we've not always got along when we first met. We didn't get along either, but now when we suddenly just start getting along really well, and you know, we just get along. Yeah, so I'm on Toxic Jungle, guys. I'm on the so-called best team in the community now. Now, I'm going to talk about a lot of different things here. Just in this video, it's going to be cut up because obviously I've got that. If you hear that noise, by the way, guys, that's the oven. I'm cooking tea at like fucking 9 o'clock, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what time it is. I really don't know what time it is. Now I'm going to talk about the other teams in the community now. So obviously, I'm going to give my opinions on Ragnarok, with Eddie in the solo lane, Lucas in the jungle, Bay in the mid, Giannis in ADC, and a guy called Lodders in ADC. I don't know. This, in my opinion, is the best team. This is the best team. Giannis is a great support. I played with him for so long that he is a great support. And I think me and him will have to adapt our styles, you know, so if we go up against each other, just so like the other one can't read what we're gonna do. Because I feel like me and Giannis got to the stage where we didn't have to communicate, we just knew what the other one was gonna do. So I guess it'll come down to maybe maybe someone has to change up their game style to not be predictable to the other one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe we won't be predictable with playing the same style, but currently I see it as will probably be predictable to the other one. Lawless, I'm not sure about. Apparently, he's supposed to be really good though. So looking forward to 1v1ing him. Hopefully, I can get a couple of solo kills. You know, I'll love me the 1v1. I like to take the 1v1. Not afraid to take it. Bay is a really good mid laner. He's really good mid laner. Yeah, he's probably the star of this team. So we'll see what happens with him. But I know he can be shut down. As in, when Ragnarok had a weaker roster, they shut Bay down every time when they scrimmed him. So we'll see what happens when a stronger roster comes up against him. Lucas in the jungle. I rate Lucas in the jungle. I really like. I get along really well with Lucas. I teamed with him for a while as well. I was teamed with Lucas and Giannis for a very long time. Most of season 4, I teamed with Giannis, and about half season 4, I've teamed with Lucas. So yeah, and Eddie in the solo lane. I mean, Eddie had a lot of history. Me and Eddie have teamed together for a long time, so you know, it's good to see Eddie go into the solo lane because I know he's really good there. However, I really wish I saw him play jungle because I thought his jungle was getting really a lot better and he offered a lot of different stuff. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. So where was I, guys? So Ragnarok, yeah, I think this team is the best team in the community, in my opinion. They've got us to work on. They've got a lot of synergy there built in. It's just Lawless needs to build synergy with them, but we'll see. I know they're going to be practicing against Sharp's Agency, which I'm glad to move on to now. But yeah, Ragnarok, in my opinion, is the best team in the community. I think we in Toxic Jungle are the second best team right now. But have the ability to be the best. We have so much ability on Toxic Jungle, but we need to get better. So I'm going to say Ragnarok is the best team right now. Sharp's Agency, I'm going to go with them. They're the third best team. This is a strong roster. It's the strongest the roster has been. For anyone who is not caught up with it, Sharp's Agency, when it first was made, was Cass in ADC, Lloyd in support, Joey in the mid lane, Delson in the jungle, Lotad in the soul lane. It's a completely different team now. It's just Cass on the team. It's now Chris in the ADC role, Cass in support, Fries aka Tristan in the mid lane, Acid aka Matt Cos in the jungle, and Omak in the solo lane. This team is strong. I think this is the third best team. I think they're going to give Ragnarok a run for their money when they scrim. So I know these two teams are the two ready to scrim right now. So they're just going to start scrimming each other. So this is going to be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to this immensely to see what occurs because I know how strong both teams are. However, I'm going to go Sharp's Agency's third. I think Ragnarok will beat them just due to the fact of just raw power, like of mechanics. However, I do see Sharp's Agency pulling out some very good things. Like Chris on his day is a very good mechanical player. Cass is a mechanical god at the game. Tristan is very good, and Omak is brilliant as well. Matt Cos is where I question this team. It's questioning what he can do in the jungle against Lucas and what he can do in the 2v2 against Lucas and Bay with Tristan, and what the 3v3 can do with Cass when Giannis comes into the equation. So we'll see. Maybe they've got a different style set up. I don't know. We need to find out what that is. So it'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this shit. Like I can't wait. I'm racing, man, for this shit, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Sharp's Agency, the third best team. They're still a strong roster though. This is a good roster. And yeah, so last but not least, it's Metatorius. So Metatorius, where do I start with these guys? These guys. Where do I start with these guys? Now, on community chat, Dean and Chris came out and flatly said, this is a bad roster. As in, they're not bad players. This is just a bad roster compared to everyone else's. I'm going to disagree here. This is where I'm going to disagree again with them. We don't know Harrison. And we're not going to say he's the top 2 ADCs. Because he's not. He's probably not. We're going to guess he's not in the top 2 ADCs. He's not, well, not to be cocky, he's not me and he's not Lawless. So he's not in that category. But can he question with Chris? Maybe. You've got Altia in the support role. He's a good support. But is he in the top 2? No, I don't think so. However, maybe he is. Maybe he is in the top 2. Maybe he can contest with Luke. He's not Giannis. Maybe he can contest with Luke. Maybe he can. I don't think he can contest with Cass. I don't think that's going to happen. Mid. Joey. Joey is in the mid lane is the group of fucking death. You've got 4 strong mid laners. Who the hell is the worst? We don't know yet. So that's a hard one. Anders in the jungle. Yeah, I'd say Anders or Matt Cos. They're probably in the same category right now, in my opinion, because I don't know how Matt Cos will do under the pressure. Maybe Anders is the weakest jungler. And the solo lane, yes, they do have the weakest solo lane. I will admit that. They have easily the weakest solo laner. But this team is not bad. It can cause upsets. Solo lane just needs not to feed. If the solo lane feeds, the roster will crumble. It's just a thing. It's going to happen. So Anders is going to have to go, yo, Joey, you're on your own. I got to help my boy out. I got to make sure, I got to babysit him and make sure he don't die. So Anders is going to have to pay attention to solo lane. Joey's going to have to maybe be babysat by Altair, or Altair's going to have to like play Athena every game and just like babysit one lane and ult over every time. Like, it's mad. So this is not a bad team. I'm not going to say it's a bad team, because it's not a bad team. It's good players and it's a good roster. It is a really good roster. However, compared to everyone else's, I see its flaws. I can see where everything will go wrong for this team, and I can see why people think this team is bad. But I disagree. Sam, that is the main weakness. He can learn the game. It's not hard to learn the game. It's really not. People who tell you it's hard to learn this game, well, they've not clearly tried. This game is not difficult to learn. It's difficult to learn everything. You can learn the basics. You can really learn the basics of this game pretty easily. It's not difficult. There's so much content out there for you to watch. Just go watch it. Like, not just for us on PS4, but PC and Xbox as well. There's so much for you to watch to learn the game. You just have to watch that. It's not difficult, this game. It is not a difficult game. People who tell you it's difficult, they've clearly just not been trying hard enough. You know? I understand when people go, oh, these players are just far better than me, because that happens. You're not always going to be better than someone at a game. It's just not going to happen. So, that's excusable. But when people say, this game's hard, it's not. It's just not hard. So yeah. So my rankings was Metatorius 4th, Sharpest Agency 3rd, Toxic Jungle 2nd, Ragnarok 1st. I think, how do I put this? Sharpest Agency could take games off Ragnarok, but not Toxic Jungle. Toxic Jungle and Ragnarok will go head to head. I think Ragnarok will take the edge though. Metatorius, depending on how they play my strategy, you can take games off Sharpest Agency. If they play the strategy I think they're gonna play, they ain't beating anybody. It's just not a thing. It's non-existent, pretty much. But yeah, you know. So yeah, that's my little community overhaul, I guess. Overview, whatever you want to call it. Yes, good community. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the look of it. I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it. No, but yeah, it's good. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But as for now, I'm gonna cut this video and I'm gonna record another video, which because it's going on Twitter. I've got to record a video for Scott Boys now. I've got to record a vlog for that. You know, I've been dead on that channel, so I got to record that vlog now. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.